Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Never Let Go. So I'm just gonna warn you, this will be a really quick, short review. I don't have a lot, I don't have anything planned. I'm just gonna wing it and I'm kind of in a rush. So yeah, and I guess you do prefer like short reviews. So let's not waste any more time and get to it. So if you don't know what this movie is about, it's basically about a family, this mother and her two kids. They live in this abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods, and there's something out there in the forest, and the only way for them to be safe is being tied to the house with a rope. So they can only go as far as the rope allows them to, and yeah, that's the basic premise. What might have caught the eye of a lot of people is the cast, because this film stars Halle Berry, but it also stars these two little kids that I'm gonna have to search for their names. So one of them is called Anthony B. Jenkins and the other one is Percy Dagsforth. And these two kids are really, really good in a film. And since I'm already on that, let's get to my thoughts. So I must say I was not excited about this film. I went into it just honestly because I have to do this for you. I was not excited, mainly because I have an issue with this film, which is I'm pretty sure this is based on another film that I've reviewed like 2 years ago, I think, when it came out. I'll leave the link up here. It's called Tethered. I'm pretty sure I reviewed it, or at least I know I watched it and I didn't like it. That's the issue. Not only that, I think this film is super similar to that one, but also because I didn't like the original film. I didn't rewatch it, the one that I think this one is based on, but I read like the story because I don't really remember it that well. And it's slightly different, but the concept is the same with the rope. I don't know, something smells fishy here, and they don't acknowledge that other film at all, like in the movie, in the credits or anything. So I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if this is really based on that other film. But going into it, I was just not excited. This is too similar to another film, looks like a copy and they're not even acknowledging it. And for the most part, I was just like, this is just not that great. But then something in the middle of the film happens. And from that point on, it becomes really, really interesting. And it's not an amazing film by any means. But I was also like surprised that this was directed by Alexander Aja, who's the same director as like Crawl and High Tension and some other films that I really enjoy. So I couldn't particularly see his stylization here. Like there's a few things like when the like evil shows that I could see it was made from like a well-known horror director, but it looks like pretty average. The film, like, it has a lot of grains because of the forest and a lot of like earth tones. Like there's a few jump scares, but I don't think it's a particularly scary film. What I did like was like the performances, not only Halle Berry but also like the kids that play her sons. I really liked them. I think they were like really good. And then the ending is kind of hit or miss. I mean, I did like where it was going, and you can like read it multiple ways. Me and my friends got like a different like meaning out of it, in a different solution. We don't think the same thing happened, but yeah, it's not one that I would recommend. I think it's a fine film. It was better than what I was expecting, but it wasn't like anything amazing. And I guess post that, let's get to my scores. So overall, I'm gonna give the film a 2.5 out of 5. I almost gave it a 3, but really thinking about it, I just think it's an average film, so 2.5 it is. Cinematography, again, I think I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. As I said, I don't think it's a particularly stylized film. Like, it was fine again, and like the evil when it shows, I mean, it has like a interesting look to it, but it's nothing really like special. And the originality, I think I'm gonna give it a 1 because of the whole other film. Something is not sitting right with me with this film, and I need someone to talk about it. Like, I need someone to say, yes, we did watch that other film and we changed a lot of things, because that other film, from what I read and what I remember, it's only one kid and he's blind, and it's about more like a monster and not like an entity in the supernatural thing. So yeah, it's slightly different, but the concept is the same. And I don't know. If any of you know what is going on with this film, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I guess these are my thoughts on Never Let Go. I don't know if you prefer like a short review like this one, or if you prefer like a more in-depth. There's not really much to talk about this film. I can't really go into spoilers. There are a few things that are interesting about the film that happen, like from the middle point until the end. I liked the dynamic of the kids, and yeah, but there's nothing really special about it. But if you disagree with me, if you really like this film, let me know in the comments. If you've watched that other film, Tethered, also let me know. And if you know anything about this one being so similar to that other one, please tell me. I need to know if anyone thinks the same way as I do, and if anyone knows if the director or anyone from the production acknowledges it, because I don't know, it's really mind-blowing to me. But I guess that's it. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!